Good evening, everyone. I should say happy St. Patty's Day. Hope you guys are out having a good time. Hope you had a great day at work. It's been really windy here today, and hopefully it'll dry up some of this rain that we had here and allow us to get back to work. So tonight, just wanted to kind of hop in here and share with you guys 6 things that we see landscapers or 6 reasons why landscapers get their Google Business Profile account suspended. We've been seeing some people post in the Landscape Business Owner Facebook group, sharing things about their account getting suspended, and some people giving some not so great advice on there. One of the things that I saw that is a huge no is to go open up another account. So your account gets suspended, you go open up another account. Please, absolutely do not do that. That is the worst piece of advice that you can take right now. So do not ever go start another account because your account got suspended. There's things, we'll kind of go over that a little bit later on in tonight's thing, but do not do that, first off. And to me, one of the things, and we've been talking a lot about Google Business Profile lately, but this is really probably one of the most underutilized tools that you have out there to help you get found and get more leads and get more business in the landscaping realm. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're not ranked up the top 3 of the Google pack, you're missing out. You are really hurting your business by not being ranked up there. And it's absolutely free, and it's pretty easy to do overall. Just a few things that you need to do to keep it tweaked and keep it up to date, and you'll get ranked higher in Google. And again, it's very simple. And there's even things that you can do from your phone. I don't have my phone on me, but you can pull your phone up and go to Google, go to the Google Maps, have your business signed, have it signed in through your Google account, and you can actually take pictures while you're on the job site of the projects. And that's one of the things that Google likes. So just Google likes activities, but that's not what we wanted to get into tonight. Tonight, we wanted to share with you some of the reasons, actually 6 reasons we see why landscapers get their accounts suspended. And the first one is not having their address correct. We see people either using like virtual offices, they'll try using PO boxes, and that is not good. It actually goes against Google's guidelines. And if you have one of these addresses or you change one of these addresses, you could get your account suspended. Now, the reason why we see people do this is having, especially like the virtual offices, is because Google Business Profile will get you found in the city that you sign up for it. So if you sign up in this city, you're not going to get found in the surrounding cities as easy. So people found a kind of a cheat. They'll go open up, another Google account for another town, another city, whatever it is, and their hopes that they'll get ranked higher. And it may work for a temporary bit, but until Google catches on and finds out you're the same business, you can have your account suspended. So again, having a virtual office, having a PO box is against their policies. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, I could do one of those co-working spaces. Well, yes and no. If you can prove to Google that you have a separate office in this co-working space and you don't share it, you have your own signage, you have your own door and everything like that, then you can get away with it. You can, you might get suspended. You may have to prove it though. But that is the only way you can have it. So if you have a co-working spot, that's just like a general open area with multiple desks and, anybody can have, access to it. You can't have that either. The other thing with the addresses is we've seen people get their accounts suspended when they have either moved. And there's things you can do about, to help get around that. But I'm kind of mostly talking about people just kind of going there and intentionally putting the wrong address, not necessarily moving. So, and that is number 1. Number 2 is actually not listing your business as a service-based business. What I mean by this is most of us, we run out of our shop, we run out of our home, and we go out and perform these services, lawn care, fertilization, mowing, landscaping, wherever it is, in all these other areas and cities and towns and homes and stuff. And when you do this, you are considered a service area business. Now, what this can go against their policy is if you have your address and on Google Business Profile, but you don't want people coming to your home. So if you have that listed, your home listed on there, which I know you have to have it when you're first setting it up, but you need to go in there, remove it, and have it as a service-based business, not just your address. So That's one of the top things that we see people get their business account profile account suspended. Now, if you have like a nursery, you have a shop area, you have a design center where you are inviting customers into your facilities, then absolutely you can have your address on there. But believe it or not, having a service-based business that is not allowing customers into your shop is one of the reasons you can get it suspended by having your address up there. The next thing is actually going in and changing too many of your settings and things on your Google Business Profile account. And if you go in there and you start changing, your name and tweaking that and changing your phone number and all these other main categories and main things on there, you'll get your account suspended. Google doesn't like seeing that huge thing. They think something is going on, somebody's messing with it, or something major is happening, and we don't want to do that. So if you have to go in and say you moved or you're changing business names, changing owners names or whatever it is, do a little bit at a time. And I've actually had I've had a couple accounts suspended by going in and trying to update Google Business Profiles for other companies at first. And I learned this early on. You can't, that's a big no-no. So you can only do a little bit at a time when you're updating your Google Business Profile. So again, if you go in there and you start just changing a bunch of settings in your Google Business Profile, you could get your account suspended. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to post it in the chat below. I'm going to share with you a little bit of how to go about getting that set or get your account put back active again. And I'll show you where you can go. I'll give you the link to do that as well. Another reason we see landscapers get their Google business account suspended is by showing that they are open 24 hours a day. Now, unless you can really prove that you're open 24 hours a day, you do not want to have this. You want to have your actual hours on there. And now, if you do snow plowing, you might be open 24 hours a day and you can justify that. However, in the summertime and whatnot, you should go in there and change it, from 7 to 5 or whatever hours you're actually open. And there's actually some tweaks with this. If your competitors are showing that they're open from 7 to 4, but you're open to 7 to 5, that actually could help you get ranked higher. But you do not want to have your account set for 24 hours a day. That actually could get you suspended. If somebody, reports it, Google finds out about it. And one of the things that I found too, just kind of a little bit of side topic, I get emails all the time from Google asking me, hey, do you want to update your hours? We have a holiday coming up. Do you want to, adjust your hours for the holiday? You're going to be closed and stuff like that. That's one of the things that shows that Google loves their hours and loves the dates and stuff. So make sure you stay up on that and do not have it listed at 24 hours a day. The other thing that can get your account suspended is having your website link be a social media post. So for example, if you do not have a website and you just have it go into your Facebook page, Instagram page, or whatever, that's a no-no, and that could get your account suspended. So if you don't have a website, then just go remove it altogether. Do not have it on there. The other thing that I found is, Google actually got rid of their free websites. I want to say it's about 2 years ago. So if you had one of those free Google websites, they're gone. And if you still have that link in there and you haven't messed with that in a couple of years, that could get your account suspended. I've heard that's not a huge deal because it was their accounts or their websites. But again, you need to want to go in there and get that updated. And especially if you add a new website, go in there, put it in there. But make sure the website in there actually is for an actual website, not just a social media account. That again will get your account suspended. The other thing that I see people do to get their account suspended is having multiple different listings. And this could be from multiple different ways. I'm actually working with a client now. They started a Google business profile. Actually, I think it was called Google My Business back in the day. They started it up, kind of started doing stuff with it, and then they kind of let it go. And then they couldn't remember the passwords. They went and opened up another Google business profile account. Well, the problem we're having with that is you will only get ranked so high because Google doesn't like seeing those conflicting things, and it'll actually slow you down and doesn't get you ranked as high. So do not open up multiple different accounts. I did mention earlier, some people open up multiple different accounts because they want to get found in other cities. Because again, when you set up your business account and you set it in this town over here, it will only show customers that you're in this town. It doesn't show that you work on these other areas. So some people go, well, I'm here, but I want to have, get jobs over here. So I'll go open a Google business account and set it up over here. That again goes against their policies and guidelines and definitely will get your business shut down. So those are kind of the 6 things that we see landscapers do that can get your business account shut down or suspended. So again, that's violating their addresses, using a virtual office, using a PO box, not having your business listed as a service-based business, changing too many things on your profile at one time, saying you're open 24 hours a day. That's another no-no. Having your website link go to a Facebook or Instagram page, not actual website, and then having multiple listings for the same business. That again is a big no-no. There's another one that I've seen, and not too many landscapers have this issue, but if you have multiple different businesses running out of your same house facility, unless you're like at a big office space, but if you have a home-based business and you have multiple businesses running out of that could cause some issues, especially if you're using like the same phone number. So if you have landscaping business and then say your wife has another business and you're using the same phone, that could lead to some issues and could get your account suspended. Again, not too many landscapers have that issue, but that is one thing that we do see. Now, you guys have any questions about any of this, feel free to post it down in the comment section. Love to help you guys out with this. Now, I wanted to kind of share with you guys, actually, I'll post it up here. If you do get your account suspended, I should have brought a picture up here, but I don't have it with me. If you do get your account suspended, you will get an email from Google saying your account has been suspended. Now, the problem with this is you don't know why the hell you got it suspended. You don't know what happened. Where did you go wrong? And you can't just go click that appeal button without making any changes. So obviously something's triggered it in Google and something needs to get changed. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to really look at, okay, what did I change recently? What went wrong? Well, the first thing you need to do is look at those things and go back and fix it first. Log back into your Google business profile, go change it back to how it was or put it the right way. And then you can go appeal it. The other thing you have to think about when you actually go appeal it is you are asked sometimes to upload some documents. So it could be like a tax form. It could be, a business, EIN number and stuff like that, or a utility bill. You only have 60 minutes to actually do this. So when you actually are ready to go appeal it and it asks you for those documents, do not submit it until you actually have those documents in hand. Because if you're out on the job site and you're just messing around at lunchtime and then you decide, I'll do that now. But you don't have those documents on you. You got to wait till you get back to the office. You only get a one shot at this. So make sure you have everything in front of you and have all this stuff ready to go so you can share it. And I do recommend, because it'll list out like 3 different documents you'll need to share with them. Put them in a zip file that we can send them, have them ready to go, that we can upload them right away. But when you actually go to the form, it will look like, let's see if I can share this with you. Maybe there we go. So actually, when you want to go to appeal it, you can come in here, you'll sign into your Google business profile, make sure you're signed into the account that's related to your business, and choose the right business if you have multiple businesses. And then you can say you're currently signed in. To use a different account, sign in. If this is correct, you hit confirm. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go through this, but you're going to pick the business that you have in here, and I'm not going to continue any further, but you could continue and you listen, go off what it says and just continue off step by step exactly what it says in Google. But again, do not do this unless you're ready to do it. You've gone in and made those changes, and you're good to go. Now, one of the things that I've seen people do, and this usually isn't a suspension, but it usually will, things won't get posted. So for example, let me bring up a profile here. And let's see. If you start sharing photos, you cannot have your phone number on the photos. You can have your logo, but you cannot have your Google business profile. I'm sorry, you cannot have your phone number on there. Google does not like that. So make sure you have your just your logo, not any phone numbers on there. Otherwise, it won't get passed through Google. The other thing that you need to make sure you're taking advantage of is your updates, and make sure, you have, really nice. You don't list out the one thing with the updates down here is you cannot put your phone number in there. You cannot put your web address in there. If you do that, your update will get denied and won't get put through. And if you keep trying to put the same update through, you can get your account suspended. So again, those are some of the big things that we see, landscapers do on a common basis to get their accounts suspended. So we obviously don't want to be doing that. So if you guys have any questions about this, if you ever had your account suspended, let me know in the comment section. This is, it could be very stressful. The one thing to keep in mind, if your account has been suspended, don't freak out. Don't go open up another account. It may take time. There's been people that have tried for months. They've gone through the appeal process and they try doing it again, but don't keep doing it over and over. Google has a process and it can take literally months to get your account back online. So don't be afraid if you go do it today and they haven't responded to you in a week or 2 weeks. I think the longest I had to wait was like almost 2 weeks. Is like 12 days, I think, is the longest I had to wait for an account to get unsuspended. Again, if your account is suspended, don't freak out. Go make the changes back, to what it needs to be. So if you went and changed your business name and you put, ABC Landscape Companies, your business name, but you put ABC Landscaping Company / patios and hardscapes and lawn maintenance or something like that, that's not your legal business name. And if you try to go in and get your appeal done, but you didn't change your business name, you can get your appeal will be denied and won't allow it through it. And that's something I've seen people do, because you don't typically get your account suspended for having the wrong name on there. But when you go to try to appeal it, and if you don't have the right name in there, you will not get allowed through. So those are just some of the things that we've seen landscapers do. And just it is a process to kind of go through these and get them adjusted, to get them back, to get it your account unsuspended. But guys, it is definitely worth having that account going, and it's an easy way to get leads. Again, to me, it is almost more important to have your Google business profile than having a website. Not saying not a website is not important. You have to have a website. But to me, it is almost more important to have that Google business profile account up and going, because it is one of the first things people see. So a customer is searching for a landscaper. They go on their Google account, Chrome, and they type in landscaper near me. If you are not coming up on the top 3 map packs, your chances start going down of being called first. So they may go down the next page and see the next listings up. I think it's like 20 listings typically come up first. If you're not on that first page, your chances of getting found are very, very unlikely. So this is why, to me, it is so important to have that, because again, your Google profile is going to come up first and then your website below that. So you must get in there, have your Google business profile account set up, have it optimized, and it could be very, very helpful for you. We had a client, last year, his leads went up 490% just by having us go in there and optimize his Google business profile and getting it tweaked out. And guys, this isn't super hard. It just takes a little bit of time, takes a little bit of effort on your part, and you have to be consistent with it. And what I mean by being consistent is something as simply, once you get it set up, is being consistent with posting photos on there, being consistent with putting your updates on there. They're kind of like posts, kind of like social media posts. But you have to be consistent with it. And I'm just talking adding a couple pictures per week. So as you're on the job site, pull your phone out, go to Google Maps, and make sure you're signed in, and you can click your business. I think it's the bottom right. You can click that button. You can upload this picture. So as you're on the job site, take some pictures of your crew, take some pictures of your truck with your logo, your equipment and stuff like that. Take them, share it. Do this multiple times a week. Google loves seeing the activity on there, and they actually reward you for being active on there. They're going to push your rankings up. They're going to help you get found. Doing a couple updates, that is very, very helpful. And it's not very hard to do. It just takes some time. It's just like you trying to do social media posts and doing things, getting out there, networking. this is another avenue you guys need to be doing. If you're not doing it, you're missing out on these leads. Trust me, they're going to be going somewhere else. And just to kind of give you an idea, I had a chat with somebody not too long ago. They they have a business near the coastlines, very big, prominent vacation area. They work on, nice high-end residential homes. And, the market's kind of shifting there. They're going to more Airbnbs and just vacation homes and whatnot. And so I asked him, because he said, they've been in business for so long and they haven't, had much of a web presence. They don't really have any Google business profile. And I asked him, I said, if these people need some type of work, they're out of town, they have another home somewhere else, how do you think they're going to find you? They're not going to the local shop. They're not asking their neighbors. They're going online. They're going and typing landscaper or lawn care professionals near, or whatever it is where they're looking for. And if you're not getting found on that Google business profile account, top 3 map pack, or at least the very top page, first page, you're missing out. And that's one of the things I told him. And I told him that, and he's like, holy cow, I never thought about that. So again, if you are not getting found on Google business profile, you're not in the top 3, or the very least the top page, you're missing out on business and missing out on those leads. And it's easy to do. Again, Google loves the activity on there. So I encourage you guys to get in there, get your Google business profile set up. And if you guys need any help with this, we do have a workshop coming up March 20th at 6 p.m. It's actually this Thursday. We're going to be going through showing you exactly step-by-step and how to optimize it, how to get it set up, and help you get more leads by using your Google business profile. It's going to be an amazing webinar. We did this last year a couple of different times. We're going to do it again here again. It was such a great time. A lot of great questions, so much information. You're going to have lifetime access to it. So those people that purchased it last year, they're going to get all the updates again this year, and for free. So it's really a no-brainer. It's $77. It's an easy way for you guys to get found. So I hope you guys take advantage of it. The link is down below. It's milliondollarlandscaper.com/GBP workshop. Hope you guys take advantage of it. But these are just some of the things that we see landscapers are failing with, or not, I shouldn't say failing, the mistakes they're making with their Google business profile, and they're getting their account suspended. So again, just to kind of recap what I talked about, the 6th ways that we see landscapers get their accounts suspended is violating the address guidelines. So they're using like a PO box, they're using a co-working area, they're using virtual offices, something like that, in hopes to get found further. That goes against their policy, and you can get your business suspended. Actually, not having your business listed as a service area business can get your account suspended. So if you run your business out of your home, you run your business out of a shop, you don't really want people coming there, and you don't have it listed as a service area business, you can get your account suspended. Changing too many things at one time. So if you go to your Google business profile, you get excited, you go to our workshop, you get excited, and you get in there and you start making a few changes, and you're like, I'm really into this, and you keep going, you can get your account suspended, because people, Google's bots are going to think something's going wrong, something's happening, and they can just suspend it. You can get it unsuspended, but you don't want to take the chance, because it could take some time. The other thing is saying your business is open 24 hours a day when it's not. Google loves, for whatever reason, they love having their hours. Like I said earlier, I get emails all the time about, especially when there's a holiday coming up, are you going to be open? What's your hours? For whatever reason, Google loves their hours. So make sure that is correct. The other thing with the hours is make sure the hours match on your Google business profile, as it does on your website, as it does on your Facebook page, Instagram page. Like, make sure they match everywhere. Everything should be matched. Your name, address, phone number should need to match everywhere. That is one key thing I didn't really mention earlier. The other reason we see landscapers get their account suspended is not having their correct website, or having their website listed for their Facebook page or for their Instagram page. That is a no-no. They do not like it. So you must have a actual working website in there to be legit. The other thing that we see landscapers do that gets their account suspended is having multiple listings for the business. And this, again, earlier is like I said earlier, it's kind of like they're listing it in multiple areas so they can get found in other cities, other towns around there. and that is a no-no. The other reason we see people have multiple listings is they had issues with their account. They get suspended. They forgot their password, whatever it is. They forgot their login information. So they open up another Google business profile account. Again, that is a no-no. Google does not like that. And that's not what you want to do. You do not want to go open up another Google business profile because that goes against that violates their policies and could get you suspended. So again, guys, if you have any issues with these, let me know. Put it, put a question in the comment section. We'll get them answered for you. And if you have, having issues with your account being suspended, need some help with that, let me know. I'd love to help you out with this as well. Again, guys, hope you take advantage of this workshop we have coming up March 20th. It's at 6 p.m. Central Time. It's $77. You have lifetime access to this workshop. Love to help you guys get your business profile optimize and help you get ranked number one. We've had many people go through our program. We've helped many people, do it themselves, or do it for them, I should say. And we're seeing huge results just by doing these little activities on there. And you guys can do it too. So I hope you guys take advantage of it. The link's down below, milliondollarlandscaper.com/GBP workshop. And I hope to see you guys there. We're going to be doing more of these lives, kind of sharing more information with you guys about your Google business profile and marketing, just because we see so many people having issues, having questions on it. We figured, why not? Let's share this information with you guys. So if you guys have any other questions, let us know. Otherwise, be on the lookout for more of these videos. Hope you guys have a great night and happy St. Patty's Day. Take care, guys. See ya.